biggest question that gets asked when you're selling your house. How much is this going to cost me? I feel like this is something that doesn't get talked about often, and that can change a little bit depending on where you live and what type of market you're in. Hey, this is McKenzie Miya. I'm a realtor with Equity Real Estate here in Davis County, Utah, and today I'm going to go over the costs and fees that are usually associated with selling a home in Utah. Normally, the seller is going to be the one that's paying the commission fee, and that's one of the biggest costs that comes with selling a house. While the seller typically pays realtor fees, buyers typically pay more in closing costs. And there is no set commission fee. That's something that's negotiable, but industry standard is known to be 6%. This commission fee is paid both to the listing agent and to the buyer's agent on a transaction. So this means the seller is paying their agent and they're going to be paying for the buyer's side of the commission. So that agent will bring a buyer to the house. Like I said, this fee is the greatest portion of what a seller are going to pay when they're selling their home. Now, there are other costs that the seller spends when they're selling their house. One of these are title fees. Every seller is going to pay for a title insurance policy and the company's settlement fee. You know, the reason for title fees is so they can give the buyer a clear title on the property. You can plan to spend around $350 for the title company settlement fee and approximately 0.65% of the sales price of the home for the title insurance policy. So for example, if your home sold for $400,000, that would be about $2,600 for title insurance. Homeowner's insurance is another expense that you're going to have to pay for. This one really depends on the owner's policy you decide to go with. If you choose a plan with a low deductible and better coverage, you're going to end up spending more than one that has a higher deductible. The average cost for an owner's policy here in Utah is about $870 for $100,000 to $500,000 in coverage. All right, so commissions, title fees, and homeowner's insurance are the three major fees that come with selling a house. And depending on the agreement and how it's structured, you might have a home warranty cost that you pay for the buyer. You know, normally the buyer, when they're purchasing a home or new construction home, they will ask for a home warranty that covers the main functions of the home for the first year. But this is optional, and this really depends on what kind of market you are selling your home in. The nice thing about Utah is there are no deed transfer taxes here. But property taxes, this amount varies, and it really depends on what county you're in. If your property taxes are up to date on your house, that's something that you pay through on the closing of your house. So, you know, here in Davis County, property taxes are about 0.6% for whatever the value of your home is in that year. Salt Lake County is about 0.67%. So, you know, like I said, it really just depends on what county you're in. If you have already paid your property taxes, then you'll actually get a refund through the closing of your home for whatever the prorated amount is. So those are the main things that are involved when you're selling a house here in Utah. You know, sometimes other things come up, but that's really the bulk of them. If you're wanting to sell your house, the first thing that we need to find out is how much money do you owe on your home. The loan payoff, it's variable. This really just depends on how much you have left on the loan of your home if it's not paid off yet. So if you're thinking of selling your house and you want to see what the actual breakdown is, call me, text me, email me, you know, whatever's most convenient for you. We would have to estimate the selling price of your property, which then would determine the commissions, but you know, that's a negotiable fee. But from there, we can say, this is how much your home is going to sell for, and this is how much you owe on your loan. And these are the fees that come along with selling your house. Then you'll have a pretty good idea of what you're going to net and what you're going to walk away with. But hey, that's pretty much it. So if you have questions, I encourage you to reach out, leave a comment below. If there's something else you have questions about, like I said, get in touch with me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep making different videos about different topics. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate all your support.